There are still places in this world that leave modern people utterly bewildered. Ancient structures so massive, mysterious artifacts, and even entire civilizations that once flourished brilliantly, only to vanish without a trace. These aren't just legends or fairy tales. They're real mysteries, meticulously documented by archaeologists and historians. From colossal stone blocks that even our most advanced modern machines struggle to move, to ancient cities now lying deep beneath the ocean, today we're going on a journey into the unsolved mysteries of the ancient world. A journey where history itself sometimes breaks all the rules. So fasten your seatbelt as we dive into today's enigmas. But first, you'll have incredible luck if you like and subscribe before this video ends. The unopened tomb of Qin Shi Huang. Narrator. Beneath the verdant, rolling hills of Shanxi province, China, lies a place where history and legend have yet to reach their deepest, most astounding end. This is the tomb of Qin Shi Huang, the first emperor to unite all of China. For more than 2,000 years, this mausoleum has remained perfectly intact. It's protected not only by an army of imposing terracotta warriors, but also by countless stories of hidden treasures, deadly traps, and secrets never revealed. While the famous Terracotta army has been unearthed and become one of the world's greatest archaeological wonders, the central chamber of the tomb, the very resting place of the most powerful emperor in Chinese history, remains completely untouched and unexplored. The tomb complex is located near Xi'an, spanning an immense area of 56 square kilometers. Construction began when Qin Shi Huang was only a 13-year-old boy, and it was only completed after his death. According to ancient records, over 700,000 laborers were mobilized to create this mausoleum, a figure far surpassing any other structure of its time. Surrounding the main tomb are hundreds of burial pits, each one filled with clay soldiers, war horses, and chariots. Every single statue was crafted with meticulous detail, their faces and armor distinct from one another, as if each figure had once truly lived in history. The ancient historian Sima Qian once described the tomb as a magnificent underground palace, a true microcosm of the emperor's entire kingdom. According to his chronicles, inside the tomb are flowing rivers of Mercury, representing the great rivers of China, designed to run eternally through the chamber. The ceiling of the tomb was inlaid with pearls, recreating a sky full of stars, while treasures, palaces, and even officials were buried to serve the emperor in the afterlife. There were even automatic traps, like crossbows set to fire at intruders, specifically designed to protect the secrets of the tomb from any who might dare enter. Legend has it that many of the craftsmen who built the tomb were buried alive afterward, ensuring no one could ever reveal its true entrance. Today, modern surveys using advanced technology have confirmed that beneath the massive mound lies a mysterious structure, and crucially, the soil in the area contains unusually high concentrations of mercury, perfectly matching Sima Qian's ancient descriptions. Yet, not a single archaeologist has dared to dig deeper. The most important reason is that experts fear any attempt to excavate the tomb now would result in the permanent destruction of whatever remains inside. When the Terracotta army was first discovered, for example, the vibrant colors of the statues vanished within minutes of exposure to air. Furthermore, the mercury in the soil poses a significant danger to both people and the environment. If not handled with extreme care, the consequences could be akin to a massive chemical spill. Moreover, preservation technology for fragile materials such as silk, ancient paper, or important documents is still not truly ready for such an enormous, unprecedented task. Beyond these crucial scientific reasons, there are also deep spiritual and cultural factors at play in China. Imperial tombs are considered sacred ground. To disturb them would be seen as a profound affront to the ancestors and to national history itself. The tomb of Qin Shi Huang is even more special, for he is a potent symbol of unity and absolute power. Not only ordinary citizens, But even the government are extremely cautious about releasing survey data, and many believe there may be secrets within the tomb that the world is simply not ready to face. Some bold theories even suggest the tomb could hold ancient knowledge far beyond our current understanding, or perhaps even evidence of a once advanced civilization or lost technologies. Today, millions of visitors come each year to marvel at the Terracotta army, yet the central burial mound, believed to hold the emperor's actual tomb, still stands undisturbed, a silent, monumental reminder of a past filled with mystery and unimaginable power. The Lost Tomb of Genghis Khan. Narrator. Beneath the vast skies and endless steppes of Mongolia lies another mystery that has endured for more than 8 centuries, one that no one has yet been able to unravel. This is the Lost Tomb of Genghis Khan, the man who forged the greatest empire in human history. Despite being one of the most renowned conquerors of all time, his final resting place has left no trace. How could the burial site of such a legendary emperor vanish without a single clue? And does his tomb truly hold the legendary treasures gathered from across the immense Mongol Empire? Somewhere among the wild mountains and boundless grasslands of northern Mongolia, the tomb of Genghis Khan remains beyond the reach of archaeologists, explorers, and treasure hunters alike. He died in 1227, yet to this day, no one has been able to determine exactly where he was buried. Unlike famous tombs such as the Terracotta army of Qin Shi Huang or the Egyptian pyramids, Genghis Khan's burial site has left not the slightest sign on the surface. According to legend, he himself requested to be buried in absolute secrecy, leaving no trace for future generations. Even the secret history of the Mongols, the oldest surviving chronicle of Mongol history, mentions only the year of his death, saying nothing about his final resting place. Marco Polo, who lived under the rule of Genghis Khan's grandson, even wrote that the Mongols themselves did not know where the tomb was located. Folktales recount that after Genghis Khan died during a military campaign in northern China, his body was brought back to Mongolia. To keep the location a secret, the escort party reportedly killed every person they encountered along the journey home. Some legends go even further, claiming that 2,000 people who attended the funeral were executed, and that those who carried out this grim task were themselves killed, so that no one would ever know the truth. 1,000 horses were said to have been driven across the burial ground to erase all traces. Other stories speak of rivers being diverted to flood the tomb, or entire forests planted to conceal it. One particularly moving tale tells of a young camel buried with the emperor, and for years afterward, the mother camel returned to weep at the grave, helping Genghis Khan's descendants locate their ancestors' resting place. Yet to this day, no document has ever revealed the true location. For decades, countless theories have been proposed regarding the final resting place of Genghis Khan. Most researchers believe the tomb lies somewhere near Berkhan, the sacred mountain where he was born and where he once prayed before uniting the Mongol tribes. Some archaeologists have used drones and modern imaging technology to search for anomalies, but every excavation effort has been blocked by local residents, who regard the land as holy and will not permit it to be disturbed. There have even been projects using satellite imagery and crowdsourcing, involving tens of thousands of volunteers analyzing data. Yet the results remain nothing more than unresolved theories. The mystery of Genghis Khan's tomb goes beyond its physical location. It's widely believed that if ever found, the site could hold enormous treasures and priceless artifacts from across his vast empire, stretching from China to Persia. Some tales speak of guardian spirits, deadly curses, and bizarre accidents that have befallen expeditions seeking the tomb. But for the Mongolian people, what matters most is the respect owed to their national hero. Genghis Khan was not only a conqueror, he laid the foundation for concepts like religious freedom, a postal system, and even paper currency. They believe his wishes must be honored, and any intrusion would be seen as a grave insult to their ancestors. Today, despite the march of technology, the Qin Shi region remains a remote, nearly inaccessible wilderness, and the tomb of Genghis Khan remains forever out of humanity's grasp. Should this mystery ever be solved, the discovery could rival the unearthing of the Terracotta army or the rediscovery of lost ancient scrolls. Yet, perhaps his tomb will always remain a part of legend, protected by the vast steppe, the silent rivers, and the shadows of galloping horses racing endlessly through history.